Connor Bradford, UCLA offensive lineman, stepping into a much more prominent role with a couple guys down, and even, forget that, you were making a name for yourself when you were running with the twos. Talk about what this has been like. This spring practice process has been like for you.
Honestly, it's honestly just been a blessing right now. I feel like I'm so grateful just to have the opportunity to be able to run with the ones, and then before that to be able to run with the twos and just get a chance to show that I can play and show that I want to play and show that all the work that I did in the off season just wasn't for show. That I really wanted.
Yeah. What did you weight-wise? What did you start at during the off season?
Off season, I would say I started at.
Or how about this? What did you end the season at?
End the season at?
Yeah.
150.
250.
Yeah, 250.
I was like 150.
150 now. 250. Yeah.
Okay. And what do you at? And you're at about 275 now.
275 now. Yeah.
How do you feel different as a player at that size?
I feel like I just have more kind of structure,
okay,
much.
Interesting.
So when I'm taking on a bull rush or when I'm down blocking and a guy is on me, it feels like I'm more structurally sound.
Interesting.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So I feel like that's just the main overall of how I feel.
Those kind of things get overlooked. It's why can't that guy be good right now? Why can't and you have the idea of putting on weight and all that kind of stuff. That kind of seems to be overlooked by a lot of people. When you think about the job that you've done over the last few months, has it been to you entirely about getting your body right, or has it been about saying yeah, I want to be stronger, I want to be bigger, and all that kind of stuff, but I also want to be just as good.
Exactly. It was the main thing. What was just gaining weight. That's pretty much since I lost the weight. All I've heard, but also with gaining weight, I have to come out here and then show that I can actually play football.
Yeah.
At the weight and not just be able to gain the weight but not really use it.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's mainly what my mindset was coming into spring ball. Was okay. Now I'm on my way to having to being where I need to be. Now I need to show it.
That's interesting you say show it, because there's this idea that Coach Weisel says all the time, it's next Bruin up, next Bruin up. We hear it all the time.
Right.
And, as a former offensive lineman, I can tell you, I was the backup guard. Our starting guy got hurt, and I got run over. I was not mentally ready when I got that first start, to be in there. And I had to kind of teach myself how. I had to learn that intensity. How, is that maybe the biggest, hardest part about this, just becoming a major, player, someone majorly in the rotation, as opposed to just saying, all right, now it's my turn, to really, embrace it and say, you know what, this is me now.
It's like I discovered a lot of things about college football in a really short amount of time.
Yeah.
Going with the starters. I mean, I feel like because I never really this must be how freshmen feel coming out of college and going into the starters. I feel like I'm just getting that experience now. Of course, I have been playing football here. I practiced and stuff for the past 3 years, but now it's just different.
Yeah.
Going in there and really embracing what the philosophy of the offensive coordinators that are trying to teach us.
Interesting.
And just getting the schemes of the plays down. Not even really just what you're supposed to do personally, but how the play is supposed to be run. So I feel like those factors were just kind of new to me when I came there. Yeah.
That was great stuff. Connor Bradford, UCLA offensive lineman. Great stuff. We'll be chatting again.